Hey folks, Quill18 here, and welcome to another episode of Let's Play Sid Meier's Civilization 6. We're playing as Rome, and we are trying to go into space. We're working on our first spaceport here. It is the year 1775. We got the technology a while ago, but we really had to build up our infrastructure a little bit more before we got there. Most likely, this is not going to necessarily break any of the records, but we should do pretty okay. We are crushing everyone else on the map in terms of research, and we don't have a ton of military troops out here, but the ones we've got are more advanced than our neighbors. Hell, this isn't even the latest upgrade. We can upgrade this guy to a mechanized infantry. Most likely, if the Congo do declare war on me, we'll figure out a way to quickly raise a bunch of money and do that. But so far, I don't know, pretty stable. All right, let's take a look at our production here. Oh, speaking of, in Antium, what are we going to build? You finish your military academy, finally. We actually get +1 science from these because of one of our policies right now, which is great. So your encampment is fully upgraded. Probably what we'll be doing is looking for more overall production, because, more production is more better. Kind of like that. How's your housing? Still good, so we don't need the sewers yet. Yeah, I think we'll go ahead and drop a factory on there. And at some point, we will go and drop a district in over here. We do need to get a builder over here, probably to build a whole bunch of farms. I wonder if we've got one available. This is Albert Einstein. What does Albert Einstein do? We need to have him on a campus. Oh yes, gives us the random technology, or random Eureka for a modern or atomic era technology. I don't know, that's information age, so here's the atomic age, and here is the modern era, so the Eureka is going to be completely wasted. But, that's only half of a tech is what that is. It's not the end of the world. What's still nice about old Al over here is he is going to give us +4 science from all of our universities, which is going to be pretty sizable. So we're at 317 right now. We'll use him up, and then it takes a couple of ticks for that to get updated. Or if we open and close something, perhaps. It'll update in a second, maybe on the next turn, but it will change. 317, let's remember that. Eiffel, we're not building a wonder anywhere right now. Goddard, we're going to save you until we actually start our space race project. That's going to be fine. Need more housing, and that's right, the Terracotta Army. So, 317, let's see what our number, 357, there we go, an extra 40 freaking science from going ahead and doing that. So I guess that must mean we have 10 universities. That's not necessarily true, because there are various other multipliers and effects and things that could be doing that. So I bet you we have less or fewer than 10 universities, but still, pretty powerful. Did build that extra settler over here, which we're going to go and drop down over here, just to fill in an extra gap. Am I happy about this location specifically? It does have the advantage of, it would start with the stone right away, uranium right away, which is less important. I do like the stone right away. That's a pretty good tile. I could go and settle a little closer to Brussels and still basically get everything. I don't think I want to settle here because it's a good place for a district being adjacent to the mountain. Not that the base one value makes that much of a difference anymore. You know what? I think it's going to be fine. Then we can improve the uranium right away. We've got some uranium, but more is always more better. We are 1 turn away from Kumai growing, which means we'll be able to build the next district. Interesting, it looks like the neighborhood does not count as part of, is not something that cares about our population cap, which makes sense because what it actually does is increase our population cap. We do want to wait for one more pop. At pop 13, we can build another real district, which will be a spaceport, which will be right there. So we just have to kill 1 turn. Hey, a builder takes 1 turn, and we will need one for our new city, so that works out very well. We can build a great lighthouse over here. It would require us to replace our fish, and the bonus isn't that important, so I think we are going to indeed hold off on that. I think we did just finish the destroyer to, that's the one actually we're sending out to explore, but it will guard our shores. I think we're going to go ahead and just keep improving our harbor over here. We'll get a little bit more production going on in Madrid, and that's always going to be very, very, very handy. Our income is okay right now. What did you finish? The commercial hub? Right, and then we've got some bonuses. I think we're going to go and upgrade this. Our population cap. We've already got the bath. Let's go and squeeze out a granary here for 2 extra housing. And we'll probably have to build a neighborhood district at some point, too. Goddard, you're going to stay there for a little while longer. This builder, yes, we are absolutely going to build a farm over here. I'm going to build a triangle of farms to benefit both Kumai and Barcelona, and then leave that spot open for our spaceport. So let's go and do that. Boom. Eiffel, stay there. Next turn. And it'll be nice to get another spaceport building over here. Flavius overheard that Victoria has warned Teddy about interfering with the agenda Sun Never Sets. Yeah, so the Sun Never Sets agenda is, I believe, the one where she wants control over another continent.
Nanotechnology.
Nanotechnology. It's the year 1790. We've got nanotechnology. And we've unlocked the ability to launch the Mars Hydroponics project. Not that we have our spaceport yet. Ah! Oh, I built a settler here, which eats one of our population. Damn it! Oh well, it's not the end of the world. Can I stick a neighborhood somewhere convenient that would replace a stone, which I don't like? There's nothing here. That might be a good way to spend our time. I mean, I could build some more units, clearly not a settler. Ooh, Manhattan Project. It's just a project. Oh, that's quite interesting. I mean, we like nukes, right? But what else could I do? Yeah, I could pre-build the neighborhood, which we're going to need at some point. Neighborhood is exactly a turn, such how long it's going to take us to grow. Kind of like that. I'm going to spend money, buy that tile, build a neighborhood over there. Groovy. Ostia, lighthouse completed. Oh, we're going to keep going to the harbor because that's going to get us a little bit of more of a food bonus over here, which is going to be quite nice. Goddard, you're going to stick around for a little bit longer. Our spy has arrived in Washington, and what I would like you to do is build a listening post over here so that we can get a little bit more diplomatic visibility on the Merkins and see how they're doing. Meanwhile, over here, we can't actually improve these two tiles, which is where we want to build farms later on. So I think what I'm going to do is actually swing you over to where we're going to be settling this new city. So just work your way over here. We'll get back to you. And this builder as well will go and assist with those projects. Mr. Eiffel is going to stay where he is, and we're going to go to the next turn. Finally, we met the last person! Scythia? Am I thinking of the right empire? I'm not sure. Very shiny hat, though. Scythian Empire, exactly. Tomiris over here. It's an honor to meet you, or Tomiris, maybe. I'd love to sample your hospitality. And in fact, what I should do when it's my turn, oh, I guess it's my turn now, is let's establish a resident embassy. Excellent. So that should give us a little bit of intel on her. She does not like backstabs. Oh, and she's civilized. Hates barbarians, likes civilizations that clear up barbarian outposts. Does not like civilizations that ignore barbarian outposts. Well, man, oh man, we would have gotten tons of good relationship with her if we had met her earlier. That is a damn shame. She doesn't have an excess of resources or anything, and I think she's at the bottom of the score list, which is too bad, actually, because I think she's a great empire. We are going to found a city over here, and I'm okay with that. 1, 2, 3. Although, okay, hold on. If I did settle a little further east, I could actually work the niter. So, if I go here, I mean, it's still going to be a long time, but we'll get there. All right, let's settle that. Doesn't start right next to the stone, but that's okay. You are probably going to start with a granary right away. Your housing capacity is going to be non-existent, and this will help you with some food early on, so you may as well go ahead and do that. Look at that. More barbarian encampments. This looks like a mirror of my continent, actually. That one barbarian encampment that next to the mountains with all the fish that kept causing problems. I think this guy's on auto explore, actually. So what I'm going to do is take this destroyer and send him back over here to guard Madrid. That's going to be good and lovely. And you are in slight danger. I don't know if we need our scout anymore. Well, no, there's still territory to go and explore. I'm going to move you here. Someone will take care of that barbarian encampment at some point. So we're going to do that. We're going to do that. We're going to go to the next turn. Excellent. How far are we from our space? What do you want? You're going to be gypsum in exchange for a ridiculous amount of stuff and 1 gold per turn. I think that sounds like a bad deal, even though we do have an excess of a lot of stuff. But presumably we already have gypsum. In fact, we have 2 sources of it right now. What do you know? 31 gold per turn for 30 turns. Well, I mean, as long as it's not the only one we have. We've got tons of sugar, tons of mercury, we know that. We've got tons of incense left, and diamonds, we've got tons of that left as well. So, yeah, that sounds great. I will take your 31 gold per turn. Thank you very much. Still not sure, you know, how we're going to work diplomacy going forward. But see, that seems like a big amount of money. I don't know. It's going to more than double my net income, because I don't know if that factors in the new amount. No, it didn't. See, that we went from 56 to 84. Good amount of gold per turn. Eiffel's going to stay where he is. Goddard, you're going to stay where you are as well. This scout, I realize this moves us into a risky location, but ooh, actually we might be able to pop that encampment. Barcelona, actually watermill is probably a good idea. In fact, we even have wheat. So let's do that. You built your commercial hub. We'll have to go and improve those further, but that's going to be okay. You are going to build a mine on the uranium. Excellent. I'm surprised there's not a Eureka for that. Maybe if we built more than one. Or maybe we're already past that point. That's entirely possible as well. Mobilization. Have 3 cores in your military. We actually could have done pretty easily. We could have shaved some time off of that. I think the core upgrade is actually free. I'm not sure, though.
Our military is now trained in the way of combining 3 units into
Yeah, so we can make armies now instead of cores.
Those who rule by force speak most
Levé en masse.
gloriously about it.
So... Oh, it obsoleted our other policy. That's what happened. Because we had the policy that was reducing our gold maintenance by 1 per turn. This is going to reduce it by 2 per turn. So by losing the 1 per turn, we drop back down to 61. But by putting this in here, our income will raise considerably. There we go. Back to plus 91, which sounds great. Have a neighborhood district with the breathtaking appeal. Actually, I think we're working on one of those. So we should get a discount to that. Research radio. We've not researched radio. I'm going to grab Scorched Earth because I don't think we're going to be building the field cannons. Where the hell's radio? You telling me we don't need it? No, we must have already gotten it. Yeah, okay, yeah, it's already lit up. So actually, change over, do the mass media. Wonder if the way that's represented will be a little bit different here. Mass media, we already have the nuclear program as well. What does that give us? More great scientist points per turn. Ah, because these guys have been giving us like +2. Now this would be +4, basically. Spies who steal a tech boost without being detected gain an extra boost. Sounds very nice, although we don't have anything to steal anywhere, so we're never going to get one of those bonuses. So, ooh, we could get a new government. Okay, so suffrage for democracy. Inherent bonus. Patronage of great people costs 50% less gold. Yeah, we really spend our gold on something else, though. And then it builds a legacy bonus. Bonus yield from district projects. Oh, yeah, we're not running the projects, though. Although, those projects, we could start doing that. The thing where you just, like, sit around and generate science, for example, can be quite powerful. Fascism is super military, which we don't need right now. Communism has a fair amount of military as well. Land bonus gained strength. Bonus to all production. 10% plus 1% every turn as a legacy. That's actually quite notable. Bonus unit production. More influence. Huh. I think we might go communism, actually. We got the discount for it and everything. 10% boost to all production is really, really, really good. And it does generate... they all generate the more influence, right, because they're the next tier. And it allows us to put more things. We do need more than one military one. Or do we? Hold on. What are... Sorry, our laws over here. We need to levé en masse, I think, because the money's important. The military research doesn't do much for us. We actually might be perfectly happy with just one military slot. As such, democracy may indeed be the way we want to go. Gives us more wild card. It's the only one that gives us 2 of the diplomacy ones. Your trade route to an ally city. Well, we don't care about that one. New deal. More housing, more amenities. Less gold. Production towards air units. Commercial hub and harbor district adjacency bonuses. More adjacency bonuses for things. Production for support units. No awareness. You know what? I think it makes sense for us to go to democracy. Mass media is still in the way. Ideology. Police state. Enemy spy level reduced 2 in your land. However, all cities have -1 amenity. Oh, that makes a lot of sense. God, I love this policy system. By far the thing I'm most excited about for this expansion. Or this new edition here. Housing capacity is 4, which is fine now. We don't need to rush the sewer. Probably what we will do is indeed get started on some of our districts. I still like the idea of getting more production. Although the production here won't be too bad. There's good stone, some mining. It's not going to be too terrible, actually. More stone over there. What I think I'm going to do, actually, is I'm going to purchase this stone just in case Brussels goes and steals that. They do grow very slowly, but this ensures that that's not going to be a problem. And I think what we're going to do is actually, I'm going to start on a theater square here. I think we may have built one somewhere. I don't remember where. If I go and build it, say, here, this could be a nice triangle spot. And actually, if just a second district in any one of these places will give us the adjacency bonus. So I'm going to do that. We'll potentially need a production. Actually, the production is okay right now. How do you get 36 production? Oh, because of all the factory overlap. Good God, they do really overlap with each other. Holy crap. So the +6 range, like, because that's what I wasn't sure about, is like, if you're in overlapping in the +6 range of more than one factory, do you only get one factory bonus? Apparently the answer is no. You get all the factory bonuses. That is going to dramatically change how we improve things in the future. Holy cow. I do want to get the farming going on, but it might... Now, your production is good enough. You know what? The farming is the way we're going to go. Come down here. Build a farm. And then we'll build some more adjacent ones. Goddard, you're not doing anything yet. Scout. Yeah, that did get cleared up. I'll put you on back on automatic soon. Eiffel, you're not doing anything yet. Next turn. Oh, not next turn. Builder. Builder, builder, builder. You're just going to come down here. Okay. Your cities are so close. Your troops are so strong. You're making me nervous. My cities are so close. Are you complaining that I just expanded here? Literally in the middle of my continent and the middle of my land? What the hell, Germany? You're crazy. America's facing a barbarian raid. All right. Claim great person. Who? Oh, that's the Great Admiral. So, +5 combat strength, +1 movement to industrial and modern air and naval units within 2 tiles. I mean, our units, well, the battleships might be modern air, I'm not sure. I'm going to pass on this guy. I want to see what the next thing is. Nagoya has completed the entertainment complex. And, oh, we're going to go for the power plant, because apparently, like, that overlapping bonus is huge. Just huge, not to mention the entertainment complex and all those, which presumably also overlap. Granary is done. Barcelona's got some housing. I think it's probably worth considering putting down another housing district. I don't know if you can put down more than one. As such, I'm going to go and spend some money buying here. This is another breathtaking one, which one of them, I think we're completing one somewhere. Anyway, we'll work on that, and I think it was going to give us a boost somewhere along the way. Anyway, it seems like a good, efficient way to build things. Goddard, you're still going to sit there, probably for only 2 more turns, though, so don't worry about it. Whereas Eiffel, you'll probably be there for the rest of the game. I'm sorry about that. You are going to come over here, build me a farm, get the adjacency bonus up and going. You, I will put back on Auto Explore. Have fun. And you are going to build me a farm here for more adjacency bonuses. And this place should hopefully grow. May not have adjusted its yield yet, but I'm betting at the end of the turn it would. Still, I should tell you to prioritize the growth since you are getting so much passive production anyway. So let's go ahead and do that. Get you to kick up a notch. We could actually build 2 more trade routes. We were at 9 of 9. We must have lost one along the way. But it might not hurt to throw a couple into this city so that we can get a couple of good production runs going on. Lasers!
He surely must have meant perfectly coherent light.
Excellent. Pew pew! Choose production. You have finished a trader unit. I think you're going to keep producing trader units for me, buddy. I know that we had the possibility of building ships in Kyoto, but we're a little bit away from that. You are going to move to Douro. Thank you very much. Goddard, you're going to stay. Get about 1 more turn, I suspect. This spy, I would like to send to a German city, but they don't really have much in the way of improvements. We're going to run any of the advanced stuff. We're going to send you to Leeds, because this is the first time... is this a city-state? No. Oh, no, this is Scythia. You know what? We're going to send you over here. Confirm placement. Does this district not open up any other missions? Maybe we need more tech or more social policies. I don't know. We'll confirm a placement there and see how it goes. All right, that's that spy completed, and we can no longer build more spies. Okay, that's fine. Manhattan Project, you know what? Maybe. We can build more districts, but our current ones have all been upgraded. Our production rate isn't the hugest here, but we don't have a real priority for Manhattan Project. So you know what? Let's go and do that. Our logistics over here, you can see, you produce this. Interesting. District-based project. So it actually costs us... Oh, yeah, of course, we put hammers every turn. Our hammers go into this. And we get gold and great engineer points out of it. And then earn gold to your civilization equals 15% of any production contributed to this project. Right, because it takes a certain amount of time to run. Yeah, and that's after it's done running, you get a bunch of gold, equal to 15% of the production you sank into it, and you get a bunch of great engineer points at the end. So it would take 7 points to do a run of that. It's interesting. So these are not ongoing anymore, which is kind of neat. But still, we're going to go and build the Manhattan Project. Get that out of the way. I'm sure that's going to make people very, very excited. It's going to make me very excited. We have no amenities, and our housing is actually almost capped. Now, there's probably not a good place. Actually, there are surprisingly good places for a neighborhood. We don't own the tiles with the good ones yet unless we want to replace that or that, which we're not going to do. I'll build it there once we expand. I think I will look at getting an entertainment complex. And if I put it here, that will give the industrial zone a +1 production boost as a result of the adjacent to 2 districts. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. In this place, 1, 2, 3, 4. I won't reach that, which is too bad. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I guess I could just build the entertainment here too. Doesn't make much of a difference. Yeah, I want to do that. We get a little bit more overlapping. Plus, we can upgrade things. I do need to work on the culture places. I'm pretty sure our culture is a lot lower than our tech. Yeah, well, I mean, we're producing 1/3 of the amount of culture as science. I don't know if the cost ratios are the same, but it's probably semi-similar. Oh, we have not improved the stone yet, so let's do that. Eiffel, you're going to stay where you are. You are going to, I guess, build another farm over here. And then we can build more farms over there, so it will actually add up to something important. So that's going to be fine. Oh, goddamn barbarian plunder. Get you to go over here. And my little exploring battleship, you know what? You're done exploring. You're going to come and guard this spot over here. So we need to get a worker over there to fix that up. America completed research on square rigging? Really? You are so backwards! Here we are, now that we've got more uranium, we can make nuclear-powered submarines. They've just discovered how to make square sails. Excellent. The unveiling a new spaceport energized your people to push into space. Progress towards space race has advanced considerably. Is that not just like the science victory score? Or space race and actual tech? Oh. Oh, man. Triple the tourism from great music. Production towards space race projects. The city is either a military academy or a spaceport. Not terribly relevant. There's our social media way over here. Globalization. Yeah, I mean, I don't think we need the Civic tree quite the same way. There's a seat in the Opera House. Shipwreck resources. That's interesting. We still haven't actually dug up any of our archaeological sites, which is hilarious to me. I don't know if we need to rush more builders. So this is Rome. So, okay, Rome. How do we... Is it a project then? Launch Earth satellite. There we go. All right, launches a small satellite into orbit, reveals the geography in an explored corner of the world, marks the first step towards a science victory. So we're going to queue this up. It says 17 turns, and it needs... Where's our actual, like, that production number? Can we not get that anymore? Oh, can I hover over this again? There's something. Or maybe down here. No, it just turns until completed. Just looking for the total number of hammers. All right, so we're going to use Robert over here. So, bonus production towards space race projects. Still 17 turns. So it didn't just give us 20% of it, but maybe we're just going to produce 20% faster, in which case when I hit next turn, this might drop from like 17 to like 14 or something like that. We'll see how it goes. What did you build? Lighthouse. You've got a ship that's going to defend your shores, so that's going to be okay. Oh, that's holy site prayers. Spend production to get faith and great profit points. Which all sounds very cool. We don't care about any of these wonders. I think I will grab the seaport here. More food, gold, science, and everything on our shores. Sounds pretty damn handy-dandy. And I think we will get the power plant here for more overlapping production stuff. And we are going to build a farm here for the adjacency bonuses. Excellent. And Mr. Eiffel, we've got nothing for you to do. And this builder, I think, is out of... Oh, no, we've expanded our borders over to the stone now, so you can go here and build that. Glorious. We still have the freaking stone circle pantheon here, so we're getting tons of faith. So you are trade route that is indeed here. We want to max out your growth probably to start off with, so go to Kamai. That's going to be fine. The +4 food one. We're going to be okay with that. This destroyer is, yeah, just going to stand out here and go into sleep mode. That's going to be okay. We do need another builder over here. Should I just buy one? 500 gold. You know what? I think that's going to be a good idea. Let's do it. You can actually do a fair amount of work over here now, so that's good. You're still guarding things over here. Eventually we can get out to the uranium if we get our culture up over here. Again, our culture rate's a little bit you've completed, I think, all the tiles that can be proved over here. This spot here, we're probably going to leave open for a another district in Rome, potentially. But I don't see any harm in building a farm here, actually. I think that'd be an excellent spot for another farm. Eiffel, you're going to stay where you are. And next turn. Our Pinham is growing slowly. Oh, this definitely needs a builder over here. Holy cow. America completed development of nationalism. Well, good for them. It's 1810. Napoleon is still alive, although certainly in his later periods. Let's go and repair that. Kyoto, you completed that research lab. Seems like a good idea. How's your housing? Getting pretty full. So since we can't build a bath, we'll definitely need a sewer over here. Another envoy. Still tempted to just keep sending the tier 1 envoys everywhere. Sure, let's go and do some of that. Boop, boop. A couple little bonuses over here. And we are going to transfer you to our new city over here so we can get some extra growth boost. Eiffel, you've got nothing to do. Okay. Well, I think this is a swell place to put in a cut. We finally started working on our Earth satellite, and indeed, the time towards it has dropped. So we must have a permanent plus 20% boost to production of these space projects. Now we know what Goddard does, which means we also don't need to save him around anymore. We can use him as soon as we've got him, because presumably we have a nationwide boost. I don't know where we can see that. I mean, we can go to the Great People and previously recorded. So yeah. So presumably this is how we could track that we've got these various bonuses that have taken part. Like, you know, our boost to our universities and whatnot. Okay, that's cool. Thanks for watching, folks. See you next time.